Barring a snow day, the return to in-class learning is set to resume tomorrow for students and teachers all across Ontario. The province says they delayed the winter break in order to supply schools with more PPE and HEPA filters. Sean Cowan joins us live with more on this. Good evening, Sean.
Well, Nicole, it's something we've been hearing a number of times during this pandemic. Kids will be going back to class tomorrow. So what will tomorrow look like for students? Well, I visited one high school on the Hamilton Mountain to get a sneak peek and to find out if what was promised by the government was actually delivered.
Most of this stuff came in mid-late last week.
A room full of N95 masks for teachers and 3-ply cloth masks for students. The principal at St. Thomas More Catholic Secondary says his school is well equipped for the first week.
Here's a typical class package. We have 5 N95s, which have been provided by the province for the teachers, and we got 2 masks per student for them. And that's going to be picked up by the teachers at 7:30 in the morning and between 7:30 and 8:10 and distributed in class. And we have plenty of extra in case somebody gets missed.
According to the education minister, the past 2 weeks have been spent supplying schools with PPE, distributing more HEPA filters where needed, and more time for teachers and students to get vaccinated. The province also announced schools will be supplied with rapid tests.
For students and staff who are symptomatic. And so we, as a board, received ours Friday, and our central staff have been working tirelessly over the weekend, and will, in the early part of this week to get them delivered to all of our schools.
While testing may show exposure to the virus, schools are left wondering how they will replace teachers if they get sick.
My biggest concern is being able to staff the school properly. Some are in quarantine, some are sick. I hope that there will be enough to run the school the way we want to run it.
The NDP education critic says it's been a stressful time for teachers.
Because we really shouldn't have been in this place where we're scrambling. I mean, education workers are in the schools this weekend repackaging tests and masks to try to get them to kids. You don't run a big system like our education system here in Ontario like that. You need to plan ahead, you need to be proactive, and we all knew that this wave was going to come.
As for students, are they ready to go back?
We're pretty okay with going back to school. We're pretty accustomed to, distancing, masking, sanitizing, so I think we have that pretty down pat. I don't think there's really any big concerns.
The province has also changed the way COVID cases in schools are reported. Parents will only be notified of a potential COVID-19 outbreak at their child's school when 30% of the students and staff are absent. And just as students head back to class tomorrow, many school boards all across the province are warning parents that classes could actually be canceled with little notice. And that's because of staffing shortages all across the province due to the widespread of this virus. Not to mention the snowstorm that's headed our way as well.